Oh, I know you only seen me in a minute because I just been extremely, extremely busy, you guys. Trying my best to constantly improve the Lady Bling big bag truck. But I want to come on here and share with you guys that Lady Bling's big bag truck is now closed until Wednesday. I did not open yesterday. I did not open today. And it just really hurt my feelings because I was so excited to open today and yesterday. Well, I ain't gonna lie, yesterday I was tired, but y'all know I've been going, 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 going. When I first left here, happy Mother's Day to everyone. Thank you. When I first left here the day before my birthday, I went to New Orleans. We stopped in New Orleans. Then got back, did a little shopping the next day, got back on the road, truck stopped, got it towed to the gas station, added some oil to it because we didn't have a long story short. Anyway, drove the truck on, made it to Memphis by 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We wound up sleeping in the car because we were just too tired to go and try to find a room and all that. So the next day, we up moving around, getting ready to get back on the road. We decided to get us some more rest. We decided to stay in Memphis an extra day or two. Get back on the road. On the way to Houston, the trailer tires popped. I'm thinking the tires good. It look good, which somebody had already quoted me the tires. I really fought myself because I know proper preparation prevents poor performance. And I had already got the tires quoted for a brand new set on the trailer. Long story short, on the way back to Houston, after about that was about 12 hours on the road. I know about a good 10 hours of driving. The tires popped on one side, so y'all know we had to lay over, get a hotel room, get up the next day, find somebody that can come and put brand new tires on the RV to get us all the way to Houston. We get to Houston about, I want to say about 11, 12 o'clock that night. Park the trailer at the store. Shit everywhere. We were so excited. We wanted to get it together. We were like, nah. We moved a few things. Then we said we're going to go home and rest. Couldn't rest because we were so excited because we had finally got the truck all the way here after a long ride, such a long journey. Get here, come here, do a little rest, and we go back. We fix the trailer up. I instantly start grocery shopping. Instantly start selling within the next 2 days. So it's like I just been all gas, no brakes. And yesterday, I know the last day I was at work, I was handing a guy his change, and I noticed my hand was shaking. I couldn't get my hands to stop shaking. And I'm like, dang, why my hand trembling like that? Cause like I said, since mama left, I just been like really throwing myself into work, just really trying to keep my mind busy instead of just like I don't know. Cause I can't say I'm not grieving because I am still grieving, but I don't know. I think I'm just running from the pain, but still dealing with the pain. But if he put the top on there, they left my top off. They gonna let my stuff dry out. But anyway, I just been going, going, going. So I noticed my stuff trembling and stuff. I noticed my hand was trembling, or whatever. So I don't know if I should drink that catnip because I'm already feeling extremely tired, and it says that tea sedates you. Yeah, don't give me catnip. But sorry, we found this tea at the herbal store today called catnip. But yeah, my hands were shaking when I was handing the man his change. So I'm like, so I got kind of like, I don't know what's going on with me. So when I got off that night, y'all, I had my throat had felt a little weird. I was telling Woods that I think that I'm inhaling too much smoke in the trailer. I'm like, I think I'm inhaling too much um smoke. we gotta check the vent hood to make sure it's properly, venting out because, my throat felt a little sore. I felt, and then I got ready to take a bath, y'all. I was so tired. It's like I got in the tub and I literally just sat there and fell asleep after being in the tub for about 2 minutes. I woke up because some had started choking me. I don't know if I was laid back and my slop went down the wrong pipe when I was snoring. I don't know. But I woke up choking. I was like, let me take a bath and get out. So I did a real little whole bath. Just made sure my coochie was real clean because I didn't know what was on. Did my little 1, 2, didn't even do a full body wash, just got out and passed out. When I woke up that morning, which is yesterday, I was feeling or what was it? This yesterday, the other day? Cause Friday I didn't want to come and I still went. But yesterday I was very hoarse. I was still extremely tired. Like my body felt like I was carrying around 1,000 pounds. Like and I was just thinking about, and I was still trying to go. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna push through. It's showtime. Cause right now my business is doing so well. Like we had our first $1,000 day. Like, oh my God, I started looking at, the sales, started looking at the response to the messages. Like Friday, y'all, we had a real line. Like a line, like people standing behind each other line. I'm like, oh my God, it's really picking up. It's really, we booming. We sell out. Friday, we sell out of boudin balls. I sell out of catfish. I run out of cheese. I can't do no more Philly cheesesteak fries. I ain't got no more wings and burgers. I'm cooking till 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, yes, okay. People pulling up and they getting big orders. I'm talking about big orders. So I finally go to bed about 5, because that night about 5 o'clock. I get up the next day. I'm like, okay, I need to go to the store. I need to get some more stuff for some boudin balls. I need to go and get some more cheese. I done wrote down everything that I need. And then as I'm in that grocery store walking around and getting this and knowing I gotta go to 2 more stores, I'm like, nah. I start feeling like, nah, like, okay, I gotta go to Gordon's, I gotta go to Aldi, I gotta go put the groceries up, I gotta go make a big ass pan of boudin, I gotta go ahead and season, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and then I gotta open up. And then I gotta run to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then wake up and do it again. So, no, I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make it. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna shut down. We ain't gonna open. We ain't gonna open. Now, on the way here, the deep freezer then went out and the prep cooler then went out. So now I got 2 small deep freezers in the RV because my main cooler then went out. So that Woods had to go and meet the maintenance man to fix the cooler yesterday morning. So I called him when he finally make it back. I'm like, come on, run me here, run me there. When he come through the door, he like, baby, just please just give me an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even realizing how everybody around me is running right along with me and they exhausted, but they still going with me regardless of how they feeling. So I'm like, you know what? When he came in, when I realized that he was just as tired as I was, and then the kids didn't even go to school today. They didn't even go to school today. Everybody woke up like at 10 o'clock that morning. I'm like, y'all still here? Because they stayed at work to about 10:30. I'm constantly like, okay, I need somebody to get them to the house. Somebody get them to the house. They passed their bedtime. But the customers constantly coming in. I'm like, oh my God. And they were like, okay, now we're gonna help you with this, we're gonna help you with this, we're gonna get this crowd down. So it's just that's my gift. Damn. You can have one. So yeah. They're like, so everybody just ran their self rack at this point. So I'm like, okay, boom, I'm gonna take me a nap and then I should feel better by tomorrow. I'll wake up, I feel even worse than I did. It's a 2 a day. 2 or 4. I feel even worse than I did the day before. So I'm like, oh no, maybe I just need to get up and move around some. So I'm like, well, come on, take me up here to the food truck. Let me go ahead and season my meat so they can be marinating, so my chicken wings be ready, my cabbage be ready, all that stuff be ready by this time. I'm standing in the food trailer. I feel like I'm about to hit the floor. I'm like, oh shit, I'm still fucked up. I'm tired. Last night I tossed and turned. I'm breathing hard. I was laying here feeling like I had just got through running a mile. I'm just, which I'm still like that right now. Like, dang, I feel so. Why am I so tired? Like, I can't be exhausting myself this much. So Wood's like, come on. I'm like, I ain't gonna open the day either. I can't do it. I can't go. My body's telling me I can't go. I can't go. So I'm like, forget it. I'm just gonna take off and try again tomorrow. So now I'm like, okay, let me get all my meats out the free. Now I gotta get my meats out the refrigerator and get them switched over to the freezer. Now I gotta fix my freezer because I don't like my fish can't sit in the refrigerator more than 2 days. My wings, don't worry about them going bad. So that's why I want to go ahead and season them because meat can get like an extra day if you season it and have it sitting in there. But long story short, I moved all my stuff to the free well woods did move my stuff to the freezer, my chicken wings, my fish, all my sticks of ground beef, my pork chops, yada yada yada. Did you put the pork chops in the freezer? Did you put the pork chops in the freezer? Fuck, he didn't put the pork chops in the freezer. I gotta go back and put the pork chops in the freezer. But Wood's like, come on, let's go to the little herbal store and see if we can find you some, see if we can talk to him. He been seeing this little herbal store that's been going viral on TikTok or whatever. So we go up there and it's crowded. All these people in the store, like the line long. One lady in there having a whole little sermon about the white man and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, nah. So I'm trying to just stand there and be patient, but I can't even stand in the store. Like I can't stand up long. I'm looking for a chair. I need to sit down. So I'm like, well, I gotta go to the car. I can't stand up. Like I'm just my body ain't going. So I go back to the car. I lay back in the car. He like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just tired. I'm like, just take me to the house. Just take me to the house. Let me go lay down. So I come to the house. I lay down. Same thing. I'm tossing and turning. I'm not getting no relief. Even though I'm laying here, I still feel like I gotta catch my breath just laying here. So I call him. I'm like, no, just gonna take me to the little urgent care or something. I don't want to go to the emergency room. Just take me to the urgent care. Because at this point, I feel like my sarcoidosis is either flaring up because yesterday was my mom's birthday, and I had a dream about her on my birthday. I had a dream about my daddy, like a lot of dreams about my daddy, but I still hadn't had a dream about my mama, and I finally had a dream about my mama on her birthday. And that's another thing that I think that triggered it too, because like I said, Friday was her birthday, and tomorrow is Mother's Day. So I tell him, come on, just take me for a little urgent care. Let me see what's going on. So I go in there and talk to the doctor. And I'm telling him, I'm like, hey, I went for my primary care Tuesday because I had already kind of felt like I was a little flared up from, constantly replaying, you know, past incidents with my parents and stuff, just constantly playing in my head. I'm like, I need to get to my pulmonologist, blase, blase. I'm trying to get to the pulmonologist. The pulmonologist saying that my referral that ran out. I got to go back to my primary care to get another referral, son. Some bull crap. So anyway, they playing with my fucking life far as me getting in to be seen. So right now I'm just trying to be a nice advocate for myself best I can to get some type of help. So I go to the urgent care. I explain all this stuff to my doctor, how I'm trying to get to my pulmonologist. I just need the primary care. I don't have no relief. I don't know what to do at this point. I need some help. So they do the blood work, do the x-ray. The blood work come out fine. He don't see no white blood cells, nothing like that showing no type of infection. So the lady came in, had me swab my nose. I swabbed my nose and gave it to him. When he did the x-ray, he said it looks like I got pneumonia. He was like, but due to me having sarcoidosis, he don't think it's pneumonia. He think I'm just, having a flare up because it's not showing no type of infection. So he give me some steroids and some antibiotics anyway, just be on the safe side, give me a Z pack. So I'm like, okay. I'm right at this point. I'm just happy to have some because even though the steroids is not good for you, the steroids will make your blood pressure high. When you take prednisone, you have to watch your blood pressure and you have to watch your sugar. It does give you some energy. It does give you some. You can move around on it. It's like a little quick. It calms you down, but it does lower your immune system. So I go to Walgreens to drop the stuff off. Then the doctor from the ER call. He like, oh yeah, so when you did your swab, I don't want you to panic. I didn't want you to panic while you was in the office, but you did test positive for coronavirus. But it's just the seasonal kind. So I'm like, so what that I'm putting the pen. I'm like, so what that mean? What that mean? What I need to do? What he like, you need to do nothing. He's like, the third day is gonna be the worst day. And then he said usually lasts about 7 days. So just give about 4 to 7 days and you should be fine. So I instantly hop on ChatGPT, like, what is seasonal coronavirus? It's basically just like the common cold, but it just comes from the coronavirus family. It's not the same as COVID-19. But with me having the autoimmune disease, or a lot of people who have autoimmune disease, when we catch colds and stuff like that, it hit us a little bit different than it hit someone who doesn't. So I don't know if I'm on day 3 or if I'm on day 4. Because like I said, I felt it the last day that I worked, which I think was Thursday. I felt it. And then so is that kind of my first day, Thursday, Friday, and today 3, but I don't know, today has just been bad, has been terrible. Um they gave me a little steroid in the doctor's office, but um I don't pick up my medication until tomorrow. So long story short, I'm sitting still, trying to let this pass. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And Photon was like, why you won't just let Woods and the kids go up there? And I was just like, no. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I know this is not good for my business because this is literally just our second weekend. And y'all, we are doing so well. And for people to be falling in love with us and pulling up to our truck and nobody is there, I know it's really not a good look. But I am just not confident in the truck being ran without me being there. I'm just not, because I always have to fuss at the kids. They half-ass listen to Woods. Sometimes Woods have a lot of issues still taking orders. I just feel like we haven't been open enough to really have like solid systems, because right now, every single day, I am paying attention to where I'm having problems and I'm figuring out how to improve them every single day. Like, I feel like once we've been in business for a good month and a half, and we have systems and everybody kind of get comfortable with what's going on, then if I was to go down or anybody was to go down, everybody can be able to still stay, keep the truck sufficient regardless from there not. But we not there yet. So like prime example, when I say figuring out how to make the truck better. The last day I worked, I had 2 different people to come to the window that were diabetic. And when I was in the store, I looked at the fucking Coke Zero, looked at it, thought about it, and still did not pick it up. It made me say, okay, I have to be mindful that some people are diabetics and I need to offer drink options for them. So now I know when I go to the store to add that to the menu. For my wings, I bought ranch, but did not buy blue cheese. I had a lot of people that asked for blue cheese, and I was not able to give them blue cheese. A lot of people are asking me, do I have a special sauce, a signature sauce? I have not created a signature sauce. I need to create a signature sauce for my food truck. Also, I need to create a better battering system because right now the boudin balls are taking off, the flaming hot catfish is taking off, and I need to figure out a way for those two dishes to be able to be made faster. Now, we don't like to pre-coat boudin balls because Carla was saying something about the coating, the crust doesn't stick right when you pre-make and drop it. It does better when you make it right then and there. And then boudin balls, how do I say this without sounding like we not taking proper precautions? Boudin balls, you have to take them out the fridge when you come in. You don't want them balls to be too cold because if they're too cold when you drop them in the grease, because they're a nice size ball, they have to cook for a very long time. And each time I cook a boudin ball, I take my thermometer and I stick it on the inside to make sure it goes to at least 74 Celsius or 165 Fahrenheit because it's pork. And that outside can be beautiful. Most of it could be nice and hot and cheesy. And then if I take that thermometer and go straight to the middle and it's not hot, it's still cold because it's been in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? I have to, so it's like I'm still working the systems to be able to deliver quality and a fast service because I had a one guy that came and he had a emergency to come up and we were just moving too slow. And he was like, just give me what you have. And we hadn't even dropped nothing for him yet because I already had so many orders in front of him. So it was like, I really didn't, I don't like to do refunds. I don't like to miss money. I don't like to keep nobody waiting. Like, I'm just, the whole time I'm on the food truck, I'm paying attention to how to improve every day. Just like now, Forton is leaving. And I'm comfortable being in the food truck because I know Fortune is sitting outside and sometimes Wood's sitting outside. But with him going back to Memphis, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at how we're positioned in the truck. How are we able to see this side, to stay safe because we do have wow, there was a woman that was there before us who left because she was robbed. So I just paid for a top dollar security system where I would have cameras on each corner, the kind like it's in front of my house that follow your ass and see what you got going on. Um, I just really beefed up on security. Period. Um, just really, I probably didn't spend. I didn't beefed up on security. Let me just say, I didn't beefed up on security. Um, what else did I notice? Um, I think that's it. And just prep. Like I said, with the food truck business, 90% of food truck operations is prep. The more you prep, the better. And then, like I said, my prep cooler had went out. So now I got my prep cooler running. That means now I can come in and get my slicer. Go ahead, slice all my lettuce, tomatoes, onions, toppings, and put them in that little cubbies, put in the cooler. Like I'm constantly improving. So now I'm looking at my branding. But I think I'm moving kind of fast with the branding because, like I said, right now it's just my second weekend. Well, it was going to be my second weekend, and I'm already looking at like boxes, cups, bags, napkins with my brand on. I wish I can show y'all, but it's on the phone that I'm talking to y'all on. But yeah, you know how McDonald's got the boxes? Like I had found some little boxes with the labeling logo, but I think I need to just crawl before I walk, before I just get to constantly, adding to it. I need some revenue coming in. So um I think I'm just gonna slow down and just pay attention to how to be able to please the customer. Make sure the customer is satisfied. Make sure everything that we're putting out is quality. Make sure everything we're putting out is good. I really care about my presentation. Like, I'm to a point where when people walk up to the window, I will open up the box and have them look at it before I close it, and then bag it. Like, make sure they're satisfied with what they see. Um, yeah. So that's the type of stuff I've been on. Like, I finally went and got me a pressure washer so I can really deep clean my floors. And every day I go to Walgreens. Every single day I go to Walgreens. And the reason why is because, you can go on the Walgreens app and send them a picture and they'll print it out in like 5 minutes. Like, you can get a big ass poster and print it out. So I didn't print it out posters like Boudin Ball sold here, or I go like 2 sizes down with the pictures of the flaming hot catfish. Like, I be trying to put shit on the truck and over the menu. Like, when people walk up to my food truck, I just want them to just be wild. Like, I want them to walk up and be like, dang, what's that? Yeah, go ahead, put that Jolly Rancher slush on there. Or, dang, yeah, let me go ahead and try that flaming hot catfish. That's how it look, you know what I'm saying? Versus just my menu. So, like, I want them to be able to see my stuff online as well as in person. And I want, when they get their plates, I want it to match what they see when I'm advertising. I know it can't look exact, but I want my catfish pretty. I care about, constantly changing my grease. If I see my shit getting dark, I'm finna pull all this shit out. I don't want it no more. Anything I done chopped up, I'm finna throw it away. I don't want no leftover tomatoes, no leftover onions, and none of that. I'm cutting everything fresh at this point. I just put a little TV in there. I just put a little TV in there. Jeremiah had gave Elijah a TV, and Elijah brought it somewhere. It was just sitting around. Somebody little 24-inch. I done went ahead and boo gang that junk, and went and bought me a little wall mount. Put me a TV in there, so I'm slow. I can watch a little TV, have a little movie playing in the corner or something. I got me a little speaker from this little Mexican man. He was selling them outside the grocery store. So, I may bump a little baby, or sometimes I play a little Johnny Taylor's Bobby Boo Bland or something on the outside through my little speaker. And I got some Wi-Fi. Cause at first I had the hotspot from Cricket, but they're having so many gigabytes. And my kids be getting on my fucking nerves about internet. I don't have time. So I went to Metro PCS and asked them about the home internet. And she started telling me that I can't get the home internet because I'm in the food truck. And I'm telling her I don't see why I can't get the home internet because I'm asking her what it need, like a phone line or something. Why I can't get it? What if it just need a plug? You can use the store address. So I've been me going back and forth with her. Her comes telling me I can't have it. I wind up getting it. So I got a whole damn modem in the food truck now. Like a whole modem. Like, I can have folks pull up and connect to the Wi-Fi. So now I got the POS system hooked up. Now I got the TV hooked up. Now I'm finna have my cameras hooked up. Yeah, I'm just scaling. I'm just scaling the best I can. You want to take some of this stuff on? Mm. Sit right there. You really? Ain't it hot? Yeah, you need to drink this. Don't play with it. I'm not. What is it? So. So now I'm just scaling the best I can, and then, damn, what? None of this hot, honey. Yeah, you need to drink. It's okay. It's just too hot. Just keep going. Drink. Okay. Sorry. And then, I'm making everybody wear their shirts every single day. You cannot get on the truck without being in uniform. And I'm trying to sell my merch. So I've been advertising my shirts, and I've been advertising my little necklaces and my earrings. Did I show y'all the necklaces and the earrings? Let me show y'all. So these are the Lady Bling big bag sets that you can also order. I got it to where you can buy the earrings for $10, or you can buy the necklace for $10, or you can get both for 15. Somebody done stole the earrings out of these. But this is the necklace. And basically at the bottom it says I stamp it. So it's just basically you done tried the food and you saying that, you stamp it, you give us out your approval of it being good.
Thank
If
you.
you want to get some merch, I'm gonna show y'all the earrings.
For your second coat.
Okay. These the earrings. They got all these earrings going backwards too. So yeah, you can get the set or you can just get one. Or you can get all three along with the shirt. So I make sure I keep my shirts up there with me at all time. I made a little thing, a little flyer to stick on the food truck, letting people know I got t-shirts for $25. So I don't know, I'm just really big on branding. I'm really big on making this a brand. I'm really big on making sure my food is good and my quality is good and my service is good. Like I just really been just drowning myself with it. Like as soon as I come home, I can't even sleep because I'm constantly thinking of ways to improve this business. Like from the time I go to sleep to the time I wake up. And when I think on it, I act on it and I put it into motion. So everything is everything, y'all. Everything is getting better. Um, yeah, everything is getting better. And I'm proud of myself. It's just even though I want to keep going, my body was like, nah, you ain't going today. You gotta sit down. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting down. I said I'm just gonna take the rest of the weekend off. And I'll be back at work Wednesday. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep, never probably not tomorrow, after the next couple of days, probably Monday. I'm gonna have to go tomorrow put them pork chops in the freezer. But like I can go ahead and start installing my cameras and I don't know. Probably start playing with some sauces since I'm just sitting around. So, but yeah, that was my day. I didn't realize I just talked for a whole 30 minutes. But yeah, that's what's up with me. What's up with you? Enough about me. Let's hear about you. How was your day? How was your Saturday? Are you ready for Mother's Day? Do you think you're gonna get something? Have you already gotten something? Do you have to buy something? Happy Mother's Day to you too. This will be my first Motherless Mother Day. Oh, my dream. From eating crab? That sounds so good. I love you too. So I have to tell you, when y'all finish telling me about y'all date, I'm gonna tell y'all about my dream that I had on my mama for the first time on her birthday. Got my nails and lashes done. Girl, I need to do my nails so bad. I need to feel so bad. All my sprinkles then fell off. I just got that big ass piece of candy off because it kept getting caught in the bag. But look, I need to feel so bad. You going to go see the Michael Jackson movie? Happy Mother's Day. I really need to figure out what can I do with my hair because being on that food truck, my first G month, right? What happened to them? Um, I forgot. Yeah, people that got spit. Um, yeah, having that wig on. Oh my god, it's just so hot. Like I really love my blue hair. Like I love my blue hair, and I did not want to take my blue hair out. I'm recovering from my second hip replacement, so I'm chilling. You missing your mom? Me too. Braid up in a bun. See, I can't because them wigs took some damn edges out. A bitch ball right here. Look at that. My shit receding. And so I'm covering my recede with the bang. So we're gonna be wearing a bang for a little minute. We can't go all the way back. You see that? Ain't shit right there. My shit's gonna be down here. Ain't shit. We can't go back yet. So we gotta wear a little bang for a little while. Yeah, or we finna take some more damn hair. We finna make our shit go back even more by adding some more baby hair that ain't even really baby hair no more. It is bad. Look like I got hit with that damn razor. But I don't want to deal with it. I love my bun buns. I love my bun buns, honestly. But Woods was like, you need to do something to your hair. You need to do something to your hair. This and that, da da da. So I've been thinking about doing some braids. I don't have the time or the energy to sit there and nobody put no damn braids in my head one by one. I just can't do it. Y'all know I will wear a crochet to the end of time. But Carla said that crochet is old folks shit. She said crochet for old folks, it just gives cheap and all this shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about cheap. I'm looking for time consumption. I want something that take 5 minutes. I can't I can't sit in the chair for no hours, no 5, 6, 7. And then when I'm tired of wearing it, I gotta do another 5, 6 hours to get it out. Oh no. I don't want to play them type games. I don't. So I gotta figure out. She said it get cheap. She said crochet get cheap in old folks shit. Old folk hairstyle. So now I got, and then I do feel like I need to be like how I am so into this food truck, so focused on making it better and improving it. But I am not like that with myself. Here I am and gave these folks my money to go fly to Turkey to get my teeth done. I ain't got my teeth done. I ain't do my little neck lipo I've been saying I wanted. I got time and money for everything else but myself. And I have to change that. Cause I love when I'm sitting at the window and somebody walk up and say, "Hey, you the owner?" And I like, "Yes." Or you Lady Bling? Yeah, I'm her. And then I walk around motherfucker with two side teeth missing. It look like I can drink a motherfucking drink from the side with mouth closed. And I can drink a motherfucking drink from I could eat a cheese stick and don't even bite that motherfucker from the side with two poke balls. And my paw in the back crooked. How in the fuck I'm Lady Bling? Hell no, that shit don't go. We not doing it no more. You know what? I don't even feel like lying to myself. Fuck, I don't even feel like lying to myself. We gotta change that though. No bullshit. We can't keep sitting around this motherfucker calling finna get her done again. I got my hair done for my birthday at one time. I ain't did shit else. I'm around this motherfucker with a puff ball and one of my damn rubber bands is a rubber band I found that came off of a package I got in the mail. I ain't even got no rubber bands on my shit. I got a brown rubber band and a brown scrunchie. My bro been man. I gotta change that. I'm gonna do my hair. Real talk. I ain't gonna talk about no more. I don't want no wig though. I don't want no wig. Oh, what can I wear? Hmm. I want some Lady Bling shit though. I want some. I don't want to like everybody else. I want something fun. What if I still keep my poop balls, but I go and get some big ass poop balls and put a million fucking butterflies in them? Can you wear a bang with that? Happy Mother's Day. Get some cornrows and have them braided the same way you have your hair right now, and that way you can keep the bang. That's a good idea. So it look like I did some versus constantly having to slick it up every day. I think I'm gonna just go get the two gigantic puff balls. I think I already got two gigantic puff balls, but I don't know if the puff balls will look right with the bang because the puff balls kind of come in like a natural thing. But I would still like to do the braids with the puff ball. Matter of fact, it ain't no rules to this. Oh, you know why I'm even saying debate? Cause who says what looks right with what? I wear what I want, right? I can do some connections with a little rubber band. Then we ain't gotta try to find nobody to do it. Do me some little connections. Do my little puff balls. Put my bang in the front. Put me some butterflies up there. And there we go. We in there. I want to be extra. I want to be like, oh my God, that's Lady Bling right there. Did y'all see Lady Bling? Yeah, that's me. Snap back. I see that's gonna look too though. But you guys get some cornrows. I don't like cornrows. I don't think my head is shaped right for like straight to the back cornrow. I wish I had the nerves to wear like a 27 piece. I can't do this shit though. Cause I don't know if it's hot, but a bob ain't bad though. A bob is still, I could do like a bob sew in with a feathered bang. I just don't want the maintenance. I want something very low maintenance. Like I want to be able to just get up and leave. I want to just get up and leave. I want to get up. If I do have to do something very itty bitty, only take 5 minutes, but all that trying to curl and hairspray and bump and roll and unwrap, I don't want to do that. I don't even want to do no edges. I'd rather just slick my shit to the back and just keep on going. What could I do? I can do. Mm, they won't be going straight to the back. You see how you have your hair in two puffs right now. I can send you a pic. Yeah, send me a pic. Get you a sleek back ponytail with a swoop in the front. Right. Tony Braxton look. Girl, hell nah. What? Tony Braxton. Just go back to the locks, regardless of what color it is. Right, fuck her. She don't tell me what to do. And see, that's the thing with my locks. I be wanting to wear my long locks. And that's just not good for the food. I can't wear the long locks because of the food. Like I gotta stay professional. I could do the little. I do like the little short 10-inch joints because I do wear the little poop balls with that too. But that's still I'm gonna have to put my friend out, and my edge is fucked up. My edge is look at my forehead. My shit a six head. We done went up 2 sizes from them wigs. Y'all, we done went up 2 sizes for. I ain't got shit. Look at that. I'm fucked up. That's why my shit. We done went up 2 sizes. I'm saying I'm trying to wait for it to grow back before we can wear anything to the back. It is that bad. It's that bad. It's that bad. So we just gonna thug it out. We gonna thug it out, y'all. We gonna but we gonna thug it. We I don't know what the fuck we gonna do. I'm probably just gonna I don't know what we finna do. It can't be that hard. I need to just go and look at some of my old pictures and just find some styles I wore in the past that I liked. That seemed convenient. But I really would like to wear my very long locks. Like I really want some very long locks. But I don't want to be unsanitary. So
Stop playing me, sir. I beat you up.
I'll tell her what you said. What's wrong with crochet?
Oh, God.
I'm on the live. Tell you ain't gotta let them see you. Let them hear you. Tell them what is wrong with getting crochet.
It's 2026.
She said
Crochet is for. I mean, I even say that. Crochet is just not it.
it's 2026.
It's to what?
You said it's 2026.
Yes. That's 2016 when people was looking on this. If I go to school right now with some crochet, they gonna find me up.
So what is something that I could wear that I don't have to touch every day?
Braids.
Okay.
You have to sit down on.
I can't do it.
You have to.
I cannot. Sit there for that long? I'm not doing it. No.
Go to the African shop. You sit for like 3 hours.
They be talking shit. I ain't got time. Then they want 3,000. I'm not gonna pay on no $3,000 to talk shit about me. Then they gonna break my edge. Nah. No.
Chill.
It was a girl I found on Instagram though. She really fine.
You said what?
But I just cannot see myself sitting there letting that baby put all the little parts in my head and put a little braid on it one by one.
But it's like focus in your head.
I'm talking about the girl who her I really liked. I'm gonna show you her work. When I get off this thing, I'm gonna show you her work. But do I think I can sit there and do it? I don't even think I would look cute with it.
What is it, Marco?
No, the braids with the boho. It's I'm gonna show them to you. It's the braids with the boho, just like you like.
Very small.
Not very small, but small, full. They was old. They was old, but they was still pretty.
Boy.
Yeah.
That's what them is. Them vacation braids.
Yeah, vacation.
Human hair with a lot of boho up in black.
Human hair.
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to human for boho.
That's okay. That's okay. It went left. Human? How much that is?
Like,
See that? See, I have to change that. Cause I would spend $100 on a pan for the food truck. But $100 on some hair.
It lasts you a month.
This gonna last me a month. That pan gonna last me the whole
time.
The whole time this truck open. Okay? I'm gonna use that pan for about 10 years. That hair, if it's I'm not even gonna put no heat on it. And just to take my braid down and throw shit away. I pay about $5 for a little synthetica. See, that hurt my feelings. And then even with the wigs, you can rewear them. You can take them off, tweak them, pop them. We're gonna figure it out, y'all. Cause I told y'all I'm not gonna be coming on this live looking like this. And here I am doing it again. But see, I'm sick. So now we having just a little talky talk about, life. Oh, I'll tell you about the dream another day. I don't want to talk about it. I've been running on fumes and prayers, girl. I swear these edges ain't shit but some little fumes. At first they were gas. Now they fumes, baby. That last little wig took my shit out. My shit boneless. I I got 2 wigs. I got a glueless wig and I got another wig I can glue on, but it's just I don't want to deal with the maintenance of it. I'm finna have to just go on. I'm finna have to just go on and do something. So I'm gonna do something. I'm finna quit fucking around. I don't go any folk these people store walk around for hours trying to figure it out and then they get to thinking I'm stealing the shit. I'm gonna have to figure it out before I leave. I'm finna figure it out today. I'm finna get off now and look up me some styles. I'm finna look up me some styles. Yeah. I'm gonna figure it out. I ain't gonna lie though, it's probably gonna be these. I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know. Whatever it is though, it's gonna have to be something that's convenient for these next 2 to 3 months because these next 2 to 3 months, we talking about going to the water parks on weekends and then going to the food truck right after the water park. So it's gonna most likely have to be braids or crochet. It's probably gonna have to be braids or crochet. Cause the water park opens from 11 to 7 and we open up at 5 and the kids only got like 2 more weeks of school. So we'll be going to the water park and then leaving the water park, getting ready to go to work. So do you still talk to your neighbor friend? I forgot her name, but she seems so sweet. No. I don't know who you talking about, but no, because I don't talk to no friends. So no. I don't talk to no friends. So no. Um, like since my trip been open, I ain't had no friends to call, come up there. None. I got one friend girl that said she was coming, but she ain't came in. I ain't talked to her though. So I don't know. But anyway, um, I'm finna get on it now. Before I go back to this workhouse, no, I'm not gonna lie. I have friends San Antonio, the lady with the husband and children. No, we don't talk no more. No, we don't talk like that. I think we both to be like she got multiple businesses, then I'm creating multiple businesses. It's just that we both be kind of like ripping and running all the time. And that's another thing I be having to get on Woods about because he be like, you ain't trying to take, which he be right too though. He be like, you ain't trying to take no off day. You gotta take an off day. A car can't go without gas. This and that, da da da. But like I tell him, when you a boss, you really don't have no off day for real. Even when you have an off day, you really don't have an off day because it's always something for us to do. Always. Like, even though we was off yesterday, our house was so chaotic. Like, since I've been here, I ain't gonna tell like my house is perfect, But out of every house that I have ever stayed in, anywhere that I have ever lived, for all my people who have been following me for a while, y'all know that my housekeeping was never the best. But since I have been living in this house right here, I have really been taking pride on cleaning up. Like really taking pride in my kitchen, my yard, just different things. I really take this house here just tastes a little different for me. And I like when I walk in my bathroom, it's a certain way. I like when I just, I just love the vibe and the energy I get when I walk in my house. So if things are out of order, it bothers me. But like I said, we've been traveling. Even before we was traveling. Cause you gotta look at we had went and stayed in Memphis for a very long time. We came back. We wasn't here long because I was ripping and running trying to get the kids back in school. We had so and then unpacking is like moving. When you come in and you unpacking your boxes, when it's time to unpack your luggage, it probably take me about a week before I fully unpack that luggage. Before I get all that shit I done accumulated in there, I done added on the trip, I done overtook on the trip before I finally just get all that shit out, put it back where it go, and put the luggage up. So imagine just constantly coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. It was to a point where we was just taking shit out the luggage just to put more shit in the luggage just to head back out. So it's like the house is just chaotic. And I was on a constant move when I came back. So when we did finally take an off day, we was passing out, but we was passing out in so much clutter, like shit just everywhere. And I was telling Woods, I'm like, I'm tired. And at first I was feeling like the reason why I wasn't being able to fully get rested is because I was just so uncomfortable. So I'm like, come on, let's just clean that room. Let's just straighten it. Let's just go ahead and put all the clothes we didn't pack. Just wash all this shit. Cause I don't even feel like trying to sort out what I wore, what I didn't wear, let's just wash it all and just put it up when it comes out dry. So we came in, sat down, and even then, like I said, I'm still exhausted now. I'm still tired. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just, do we did enough to where it's comfortable, this and that out the way. It still ain't complete. So that's what I'm telling him. Like having an off day is really hard for us. And then it goes from cleaning out the house to now we need to clean out the car. So now we need to go grocery shopping. We could take advantage of grocery shop for the food truck. And then I still have like a few people that still filing taxes, here and there. So it's like, no, and then I need to do some maintenance on myself. Like I had some people that got nail orders. I had to give all them refunds because it was just not even possible. At first, I was gonna really like still try to pull it out, like be like, oh yeah, I can still do nails. I can't do it. Not right now. I can't do it. If I wasn't feeling the way I was feeling right now, I was finna go in there and try to do my nails tonight. But I just said I'm just gonna drill all this stuff out, go get a fill in like I did last time, and just do my own design. Which I don't think I'm gonna put nothing chunky on her because I had them big ass. I had these things on my nails. These big ass candy. And when I was handing people their bags and stuff, my nails was getting caught on the bag. It was so embarrassing. I'm like, oh my god, I hope these people don't think that I'm just unsanitary, just touching their shit with all type of, And then I be constantly washing my hands in the food truck. Constantly washing my hands. My hands be so dry. I'm gonna have to put some type of lotion in there. But yeah, I just been talking my butt off, and it's late. But I ain't gonna lie though, talking to y'all really helped me. For real. And I always realize that when I come on here and then I be bull crapping about coming back on, because I'd be like, okay, now I'm gonna go live tomorrow, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. But like when I first came on here, I was fatigued. I was still breathing kind of heavy. My heart didn't calm down because at first my heart was beating real fast, real hard because I had did a breathing treatment. And anytime I do that albuterol, it makes my heart race so bad for so long. It take a while for it to slow down. Hey, chocolate. But yeah, my heart was racing. My breathing was still kind of crazy. I feel like me just coming on here just talking, it has really like made me exercise my airways and stuff. And I'm able to take deeper breaths and make longer sentences, and I feel more calmer coming on here talking to y'all because I ain't gonna lie, I be in a panic a lot too. And y'all know why. So, cause y'all, when that man said you had coronavirus, oh my Jesus Christ. Girl, I went left. I was like, so what I need to do? He like, nothing, nothing. What? What you mean? You need to add something to that script? A roller set? I would wear a roller set. I was thinking about wearing a roller set, get my ends clipped, wearing a roller set. He said, shout out to Bling all in Detroit. What's up, Detroit? I gotta come down and show y'all some love. I'm traveling. I do have some festivals to go to. So I will be in Oakland, Tennessee. I will be in Horn Lake. I think I'm coming to Shelby, Mississippi. I can't remember. I wrote them down. But I ain't gonna lie, at first I was so excited about traveling. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all, I got me a truck now where I can pull it wherever. We ready, we ready. We finna be coming to a city near you, baby. When I pulled that food truck from Memphis to Houston, and that 9-hour trip turned into a 14-hour trip. And that diesel got to turn my motherfucking ass up. Baby, it looking like we going on tour 2027, 2028. Let's just go ahead and build a brand this year. Cause we gotta get off the ground. We gotta crawl before we walk. Let's go ahead and let these folks over here in Iran, where the fuck they get, come to some type of agreement. Because paying $5.27 a gallon, and you put $100 in that motherfucker and it don't even get on Florida, that's a problem. When you constantly stopping and topping off for $100 a time, and you stop about 6, 7 times, that's a problem. That means when I make it to your city, I need to be able to make this 6, 700 times 2 plus profit. I don't know if it's worth it right now. Let's build up the hype. Let's take that same 6, 700 that I would have spent on gas, that same 12 to 1400 I would have spent on gas, and let's spend it on promo. Okay, let's spend on some ads. Let's spend on some reviews. Let's get the content out there. Okay, because marketing is the number one thing we want to focus on. Marketing and the quality. Even if we're not fast right now, if it's worth the wait, if it's worth the hype, they will come. They will talk about it. It will work. And over time, we will get faster. And I will continue to pay attention and create systems for it to, keep going. So, y'all, I don't say this too, probably y'all go. So, the last day we was on the truck, the last day we was on the truck, I end up having to leave early because Woods had a really bad toothache. Like the toothache had started on our way back to Memphis. And I told him, I said, when we get back to Houston, you get that shit out your mouth. I want this shit out your mouth immediately. Like all that constant wanting to take pain meds and get that shit out your mouth. So that last night, it was time to clean up. I was tired. I had so much to do. He just sat down. He done broke down. That tooth was tearing his ass up. I would give him all type of shit. I done pulled out the Red Cross, eucalyptus oil. I done got napkin. Oh man, I done broke out the big guns. I done went and got the old ass lower tabs out the back. Them motherfuckers I've been had since 2023. Told him to pop these hoes. Just whatever I can to give him some relief. So we finally get him calmed down, get him to sleep. Go to the dentist. They wind up putting his wisdom tooth, another tooth next to the wisdom tooth, and then he had another at the top. He like, you want to wait? I'm like, nah, get that shit out right now. Whatever the fuck hurt him, I want them all gone right now. So they popped them all out. Thank God I had already started our dental insurance, which I thought it was gonna kick in until June, but they said that the dental insurance had already kicked in, so we was able to get all three of them teeth extracted for like $80, which is cool. But and we got Delta. If anybody looking for some insurance, I got a PPO, and we had to pay for the plan for 6 months before we can use it. So Delta Dental is good, y'all. If y'all looking for some insurance, it's just something I just went online and got and paid separately. You could just pay for the year, just put $600 on there, or whatever, you know. But yeah, he got three teeth extracted. So he walking around her whole mouth numb. So I go to Big Four. I'm like, Big Four, I need you on the grill today. Now, Big Four was looking at food trucks. You know, I bought the barbecue truck. He like, give me the barbecue truck. Oh, yeah, we got to move the barbecue truck. Come home from out of town. HOA already set up the paper on that bitch. Somebody needs to go ASAP, but they finna tow our shit. Which we already knew that. But, I was gonna take the food truck back to Memphis so that he can have a food truck to work on the food truck, because he was saying that he wanted to get into, catering and stuff like that. So I'm like, before I need you to go and hop on the truck, work the grill today, you gonna do my burgers. Y'all, big folk got his ass on that truck. Them motherfuckers were pulling up bags for them double bacon cheeseburgers, them big back burgers. They working his ass. I saw a whole 4 beads of sweat on 4-ton eyelash.
We'll make sure.
That boy was getting wet. That boy like he had just ran through the rain on that goddamn grill. So he got out, he was sitting down. Somebody was coming back to the window. This the same day we sold out now. 4-ton came, sat down next to me that night. He said, Big Worm, fuck a food truck. He said that shit take too much work. I'm not finna do that shit. I told him I love being on that motherfucker. I love that food truck. When I tell y'all, out of every hustle I have ever done, when I say I love motherfucking food truck, 4-ton said he ain't fucking with that food truck. It's so crazy. I had a shirt and everything before. He was in uniform. He had I had my apron. He was ready. Till they got the pressure on his ass. Now, at first, he was talking shit. See, at first, he was sitting outside in the car. He like, you need to figure out how to go faster. These folks that be sitting out here. You got to go and get their ass in and out. This and that, da. So he's standing in front of the grill, right? He's sweating and shit. I'm like, so you in here now? Tell me, how can I go faster? What we need to do? How can we improve on going faster? He's like, no, you straight. You straight. Man, you cooking stuff fresh to cooking the order. Your shit coming out hot. Your shit coming out fresh, man. You straight. You doing it the right way. Okay. Now you ain't got shit shaking your ass in here Humpty Dumpty with a nigga ass, and you see me really being here moving for real. But he don't like that on the outside when you just sitting out there. Cause we be on go mode. And then that's another thing. Yeah, he was singing, but the whole time, that's another thing. Like I said, I'm paying attention to what that's a what? Pretzel braid. I could do the two feet in braids with the bang. Done. We got it. 2 feet in braids with the bang. I'm getting this tomorrow. It's done. What I can say, I love you too. I don't know what a pretzel braid is, but I want what I just said. But what was I saying, y'all? It was to my photon and him making the thing faster. But yeah, when we be in that joint, cars may be down there. Everybody be moving. Everybody be moving. When I tell you everybody be moving, when them tickets get to coming out with them orders and everybody keeping up with, everybody go ahead and pick what they gonna make. Like we had a almost $100 order. was somebody was like, they want the zebra cake. Jeremiah gonna go ahead. Carla gonna pick the zebra cake. Jeremiah gonna take the Oreo cookies. Woods or folks on whoever take the burger. I may take the boudin ball. Like everybody, go ahead and start. We just know how to work as a team. Right now, Woods is still kind of working on his patience. His patience ain't as good as my patience. Like, I can't explain it. His patience ain't as good as my patience, but he getting there. See, I'm the type of person I would run through that bitch. If I'm coming to that motherfucker, I see a burger need to be flipped, I would grab the spatula, flip that motherfucker, and hand Carlos a cookie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that. But him, he don't want you to touch his stuff. He focus on his stuff. It's just like, so I had to learn to, okay, bag up, don't touch his grill when he doing his thing, this and that, da 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 da. But I feel like if you stand there and Carlos need this, it's right there, grab it and hand it to her. Everybody just be in sync. Do your job, but also help the person next to you if you can. You standing there waiting on something. If you can pull that fry up, go ahead and pull that fry up. You go ahead and salt that fry, season that fry. If you can it don't take but 2 seconds to take a plate and put a liner in it and hand it to him to go ahead and start putting his burgers in. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just standing there, I'll go ahead and start working on dressing his burger, handing him some bacon, making sure Carla's got the catfish, making sure they, if Elias needs to come over here and make cups, like, it's just a beautiful place, y'all. I just love being in that place. I do. Every time I think about it, I just want to float. Like, I just love it so much. I just cannot wait for this time to pass where I can go back in my little box and make catfish plates and burgers and play with some sauces and stuff. Like, I love it. That's why I'm just been sitting in this bed, like, I would literally sit here and watch YouTube videos on food trucks. And I only watch documentaries and success stories on food trucks that has made at least $500,000 a year or $20,000 a month. I be wanting to learn from the best. Like, I'm telling you, I just got the biggest lesson from Coca-Cola. To sing that song? I can't sing that song. I just got the biggest lesson from Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. I mean, I don't know if I already told you this, but I was at a hotel and a Coca-Cola commercial came on the TV. And I was like, how old is Coca-Cola? But I am gonna record that song, Angela. I'm gonna record that song. That song is, see, you messing with surprises. Ugh. Um, that is gonna be an official jingle. But um Coca-Cola sold its first drink in 1800s in Atlanta. The very first drink in the 1800s. Here it is, 2026. Y'all hear me talk all the time about McDonald's having multiple McDonald's and all that, how they're one of the number one fast food chains in the world. Coca-Cola is the top drink company in the world. From China to Africa to Coca-Cola is everywhere. Coca-Cola have brands in certain countries. It's not like Coca-Cola is that bitch. Okay, I'm just gonna say that Coca-Cola is that motherfucker. And here it is. These people have a commercial coming across my screen advertising their product like nobody knows them. Now, a company from the 1800s is paying for an ad to get more customers. Why? When everybody fucking knows they exist. Every single person knows Coca-Cola exists and they are still advertising like nobody knows that they are existing. I am nowhere near a Coca-Cola. So it automatically tapped into me right there the importance of advertisement, the importance of marketing, the importance of branding. And it's like, I know the food is good. I'm making sure the food is good. I'm making sure the quality is there. I know y'all talking about this damn food truck. I don't give a fuck because I love it. Okay. And y'all can take some tips if you are business owners or thinking about becoming business owners. But yeah, so I'm really focused on that aspect. I just want to let y'all know how I be thinking, how I be seeing things, and how I be, just I don't know. I be going down rabbit holes. Cause when I saw that damn commercial, I instantly went in on Wikipedia and ChatGPT, like, hey, when was the first Coca-Cola? How much are they making for real to be able to, do X, Y, and Z. So yeah, that's how I be coming with that junk. But anyway, y'all, I'm just talking, talking, talking. I've been on here talking for over an hour and 15 minutes. And I think that's enough. Okay. Tell you the dream. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the dream. I'm gonna get off because the dream. So in the dream, I had a dream about my mother on her birthday. Her birthday was Friday, yesterday, May 8th. We was going into somebody's house. I don't know who house we was going in, but it was like a set of apartments, and this person lived on like the fourth floor. So I looked down and I saw my mama, and she was sick. She looked how she looked in the hospital, but she was swollen. Like she was swollen, like she had gained some extra fluid was in her face. But anyway, she had on the hospital gown. She had on that little skull cap, and she had like this brown blood clot in her eye, but she didn't have no oxygen on. So when she came up the stairs, the first flight of stairs, I'm looking at her, and you could tell she was tired. But the doctors had told her that she wasn't gonna live long, right? I don't know. I didn't see the doctor say this, but we had our. It just was already understood that the doctors had told her that she was gonna die, that she wasn't gonna live long. And as I'm looking at her, looking all sick and worried, I said, "Mama, you gonna get through this." I said, "I believe you gonna beat this. You gonna get through this." She said, "I know I'm gonna beat this." She said, "I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna get through this." And I was telling her, I was like, "Just switch to a raw vegan diet." She was like, "Well, yeah, I didn't change my eating. I'm finna start doing this. I'm finna start doing that." I'm like, "No, just do the raw vegan thing. That's the key, Mama. That's the key." And she's like, "Okay, she said, I'm finna go over to your auntie house. Meet me at your auntie house." It was a weird ass dream. I don't know how we were just constantly flipping from scene to scene like this. I can't explain it. But I was like, "Okay, I'll meet you over there." So I went out this door, and my auntie stayed around the corner. And I go around the corner, and I walk to my auntie house. And I'm sitting there talking to my auntie. She's sitting on the couch and this and that, da da da. And I said, "Dog, it's taking my mama a long time. She still ain't came through the door." I swear to God, y'all. The moments at the hospital just start flashing before my eyes. Like I really saw myself in the room all over. That moment when the lady had took the mask off my mama face, and I noticed she wasn't breathing. She took the she took the mask off her face, and she was staring at me like with her mouth just wide open. She was just looking at me with her mouth wide open, and she wasn't breathing. Then the lady tried to put the mask back on her, and it was blowing into her. And I was still trying to figure out was she able to keep. Anyway, the moment when the mask came off and she was staring, and then it shot to the part where they was telling me to get out. Then it shot to the part where they was on top of her doing the CPR, Then it shot to the part when I walked in and hollered mama when I saw her laying there and I grabbed it. It was just them moments flashing before my very eyes in seconds, like scenes of that moment. And it hit me that I had forgot. It made me remember that she had already died. Because in the dream, the first scene, I saw her in the hospital gown, and I said, "Oh." It made me realize I'm in a dream and she already dead. So it's like it made me conscious in the dream, but I was still in the dream. So when I realized I had saw her and I was in a dream, I ran out the door. When I ran out the door of my auntie house, I can't explain this fucking shit. But when I ran out the door, like I said, she stayed in these apartments. My mama was standing in the hallway. She was on down a little bit, but when I saw her this time, she was beautiful. She was beautiful. She had on the outfit that she wore when she came to see me perform. She had her hair down. It was back long and pretty like she used to wear it. She had on her red lipstick. She was slim. Her face was back skinny. I'm talking about she was gorgeous. She was so beautiful, y'all. And I was walking, and I saw how she had just changed like that. And I started walking to her, but when I started walking towards her, she walked out the door. She walked out the door outside, and I ran. I started running, trying to catch her. And I opened the door, and I saw the back of her walking down, like down to this dark alley. And I was like, I said, "Mama, please don't go." I said, "I need help with my sarcoidosis." I said, "Please tell me how to control it." And she just disappeared. She was beautiful though. And I saw the time she didn't say anything though. But I was happy to see she wasn't sick no more. She wasn't sick no more. Like the first time I saw her, she was sick. But the second time, she wasn't. She was the most beautiful I had ever seen her in my life. She was glowing. But the last time I saw my daddy, one night I had cried so bad for my daddy, and I had went to sleep. And my daddy told me, just as clear as day, he said I done got me a good 50 to 60 years in. Now it's your turn. He said, now you gonna get you a good 50 to 60 years in. And I said, okay. That's the last dream I ever had about him. But that was crazy to see her go from that hospital gown to that. I can't even believe I'm talking about, I can't even believe I even had a dream like that. That sound like some shit. That sound like some shit you would see on a movie, man. Like that sound like to actually see it, and then when I replay it in my head, it's like it's so. I remember it so clearly. Makes me wonder, can stuff like that really be real? But I believe stuff like that can be real because of that bird. Y'all don't know my daddy had when I called my daddy to tell him about that TV. My daddy told me he was gonna die. That Monday, he said I'm finna die. And when I leave, don't you cry, you have a party. And I started asking why you saying that, you know, if you feel like that, go to the hospital. This, that, da, da, da. That Wednesday, 2 days later, a bird flew in the house. I still to this day do not know how the fuck it even got in this house. I did not have no windows open. I did not have no doors open. The only thing I can see is the front door is kind of lifted a little bit, but even then he would have to squeeze, like he would have to squeeze under the door to get in. But I was really just sitting there on the couch watching TV, and I noticed a fucking black bird flew across the goddamn living room. Y'all got the holler. How the fuck this bird get in here? So I called Woods. I'm like, Woods, a bird in the house. He like, that ain't good. That ain't good. That a bird in the house. I'm like, what? You say you remember that? You remember that video? I posted a video about it. I'm like, y'all, it's a bird in the house. So Wolf's like, look at what a bird mean. Look at what a bird mean. So I look at what a bird mean, and he's got talking about somebody that love him finna die. I call my dad. I'm like, you alright? You know, because I'm thinking about what he just told me 2 days prior. I called my sister. I'm like, man, it's a bird just flew in the house. You know, they saying, you know, a bird flew in the house, this and that, da da da. She got to ask me what type of bird is it. Usually if it's a certain type of bird, then they mean it. So I'm like, I don't know. This is just a blackbird. But anyway, I'm talking to my daddy. I'm like, I'm coming down there this weekend. I'm coming down this weekend. I'm gonna come clean your room up, you know, da da da. He's like, all right, okay. But he was still kind of confused. 'Cause when I talked to him, I had asked him, did somebody drive him to the houses? And he said, yeah. And my mom said, didn't nobody drive you? You drove yourself or something. And he was like, oh, yeah, this and that, da, da, da. But he wound up dying 2 days later. So that's why, like I said, when mama told me that she was having a hard time going to the bathroom because she was just too exhausted to make it, I couldn't believe this was happening. I just kept praying that it was just something she just needs to go to the hospital, just get some medicines and come on home. I'm saying to myself, I'm knowing. I just know for a fact God ain't finna take both of them. You know, he ain't finna take both of them. He finna take. Okay, I'm still in shock. He didn't even took one. But I know he ain't finna take the other one. Mm. But in that hospital, mama got to see me get my food truck. She got to see me buy my house. She got to see me do some things. And then why I wake up to Carlos and Jeremiah daddy that died. Yeah, because then you made me think about that. You said, I think God is calling a lot of people home this year. Hey man, I don't want to speak this type of stuff into existence. I pray he don't take nobody I know home this year. But yeah, I wake up to I'm in a tub one night after getting in the food tub. I mean at the food truck. Post call me and tell me he just got news that Jeremiah and Collins daddy did. I'm like, what? So I get to do my little research. He didn't got shot. He didn't got killed in Memphis. So at this point, I don't even know what to expect from Jeremiah and Collins because if you know, you know. So now I'm like, I don't know how they finna feel because even though they know him, but they don't know him. But I think him and Jeremiah was somewhat talking on Facebook. Collins won't talk to him at all. So I'm like, let me sit them down. I said, and now I'm like, oh my God, now they just seen granddaddy leave, they just seen grandmama leave. Now I'm finna tell them that their dad didn't die. I just feel like there's just a lot of death for my kids. Just a lot of death back to back to back. You know, they already been to two funerals. I'm like, Jeremiah, need you to sit down. He sit down. I'm like, your dad got killed last night. Da da da. I pull calls in. I'm like, how y'all feel? Y'all want to go to the funeral? Y'all want to, And they was like, yeah, we want to go. We want to go see him for the last time. Go see him. Cause I'm like, y'all got siblings. Y'all ain't never even met before. So they was like, yeah, they wanted to go. They wanted to go show their condolences. You know. So his stuff is the same day as Khalil's high school graduation, which I'm happy that we don't have to do two trips because I didn't know if they were going to do his service this weekend or next weekend, but it's on the same weekend that we'll already be there. So now Jeremiah and Carlos is about to have to go and say goodbye to their biological dad. And I still wonder how they feel because there are numerous people, fathers, kids, who fathers have had a chance to redeem themselves. You know, at the time we had them when we was young, we was 18, 19 years old having Jeremiah in college. Mm. But I'm pretty sure at the age of 35, 30, he would have been 36 this year. He's not the same man he was at 18, 19. And sometimes men don't know how to come back from it. Sometimes they don't know how to make that approach, afraid of, I don't know. I can't really say because I haven't been in their shoes, but that's just what I think. Um, Sometimes it's hard for men to try to come back and build after so long, and sometimes they just may feel like, hey, forget it. I'm not making no excuses. I don't know, but long story short, I always felt like eventually that would have changed, or they would have had a moment for it to change. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it didn't change till he was 50, they would have had a moment for it to change. So, but still, it's a lot of death, and I can only imagine how they feeling just constantly seeing people leave. And I think like now when I came in and told them that the doctor said I had um that I was sick, that I had seasonal coronavirus, they've been in here all day since I got back. Like I'm thinking that they wouldn't want to be around me because I'm sick, but cause Jeremiah and Elijah been in here ever since I got back from the emergency room, just sitting around. But I ain't gonna lie, Carlos did come in here. She was like, "Hey, you need to take some medicine or something. Gonna get well. You need to take some medicine or something. Gonna get well, so we can go to the water park tomorrow." I'm like, "What? You don't even care for real. It's just, all right, you sick, whatever. Heal yourself right now. Don't give a damn. Just fuck you. We ready to go." That was fucked up. But yeah. So they have another, but I don't think we're gonna do the full service. I think we just gonna pick one. We either gonna pick the service or pick the wake. Just pick one and go to, which I think he having the wake and the funeral on the same day. So I don't know because I can't miss the graduation either. So I'm just gonna figure it out once I get there. Once I get there, child. And this school is on my ass about my kids constantly missing days. Like they only give you 3 days for the kids to miss from death in the family. And we traveling out of town and back, and then these deaths are so close to home. I can't do 3 days. I be needing at least a week, week and a half minimum. So dealing with that from dad, from being at the hospital with mom, to mom passing right after I put them right back, to now their dad passing. Like, y'all, I just pray these people bear with me because they don't care. They just want to know why your kid ain't here, what's going on. They done missed so much school due to so many personal reasons. So I'm finna have to try to figure out how can I, you know, fix that. Cause like I said, now with their father stuff being Friday, oh it's Saturday, I can't remember Friday. That mean we're gonna have to leave out Thursday. That mean they finna miss another Thursday and Friday. Oh my God. And I think about that too. When I told my mama, I said they finna drop the kids out of school. She said, "I'm sorry, Audrey." I said, "Mama, you don't have to be sorry for that." When she told me that they needed, she was like, "Why you can't just put them in homeschool?" Cause mama didn't play about school. And when she said put them in homeschool, I knew then I wasn't supposed to leave. I had to come home to take care of some business. I keep replaying that day over and over and over in my head. It's like I replay that day over more than I replayed my daddy day over. Cause I mean, my auntie was there, and I asked my auntie, "Can I see my dad?" I said, "Let me see him." And she put the thing on FaceTime, and he looked thrown the fuck off. He was just sitting there staring at me with his mouth wide open. I said, "Daddy, you alright?" I said, "I love you." He said, "I love you too," but he could barely get his words out. And she said, "You hear her?" He said, "Uh huh." About an hour later, she called me back, told me he had started coding. I ain't know what the fuck that meant. But the way she was crying, I knew it wasn't good. And then to sit there and watch my mama code 6 months later. I'm gonna tell you what bothers me the most though. That fucking job. That job bothers me so bad. Because my daddy worked so hard for so long. That man worked 16, 17, 18 hours sometimes. I'm talking about going to his truck, taking a nap, taking a shower at work. My daddy was a hard working man. I know for a fact my work ethic come from my dad. My daddy has always taught me to make that motherfucking dollar, man. Like from the door, he have always instilled in me to get that bread. I remember he used to tell me when I turned 62, I'm gonna draw my pension and retire, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And this man body started shutting down a couple of years before he make it to that point. And then when he make it to that point, he don't even live long. All these years he been telling me about all this money he's supposed to be drawing. He don't even get to enjoy it. And then I started telling my mama about it. I'm like, Daddy was talking about this money he was gonna get to make and draw. And then she tell me she gets half, so they gonna pay her half of it now that he gone. Do you know she died before she even before the payments even started up? So don't nobody get the shit. Nobody. So you done ran your body to the ground working for these folks. 9 to 5, 12, 13 hours. Back hurting, ass hurting, calluses on your feet, calluses on your hand. You barely spend time with your family because anytime you come home and I see you, you sleep. I gotta hope I get to see you. When I do see you, you don't want to be fucked with because you're tired. You done ran. I'm talking about my daddy was literally going to work in the last 2 days he went. He was passing out on the floor. I swear to God, passing out on the floor. Body just saying, fuck no, I ain't going no more. He had to sit there. I remember seeing my daddy at home on the Tuesday. It felt like my whole world had shifted. Real talk. When you see your parents from elementary all the way to adulthood working the exact same schedule for 20 and 30 years, and then a day come where a person who has never been home on a Tuesday is here on a Tuesday, and then Wednesday come, he's still here on a Wednesday. Like, oh, and now it's starting to be real. Then here on a Thursday is oh shit, my daddy really ain't working no more. Like that was, and then he still kind of struggled a little bit before he got his disability started. When he went on dialysis, he was still kind of. My mama had been working for a long time. She was a housewife for a long time. My mama didn't work at all for a long time. And then I think she finally went and got a job and stayed there about 10 years before she sat down with him. Now they both at the house every day. You know? And to see a person like that give up all their youth, all they everything, making another motherfucker rich. Making another motherfucker rich. And the motherfucker you done did all this slaving for, these motherfuckers probably somewhere on the boat. The owner of Wonder Bread probably on the boat. The owner of Flowers Bakery on a fucking boat. Like, for real. Like, it's a lot of people I have seen have given their all to jobs. Youthful, best years of their lives to jobs that don't give a fuck about you. If I'm finna run my body down, if I'm finna give it my all, I'm finna do it for me. I'm finna go like that for me. I'm finna get on the food truck. I'm finna go in that hole for 12, 13 hours. I'm not finna go clock in nowhere 12, 13 hours. Then I gotta ask you when I can take off. I gotta call you. Can I take off to go spend Christmas with my family? Oh, no, hell no. Hell no. I can't do it. I worked a job. The last time I had a job, I think I was about 17. See, Memphis is an industrialized ass city. Ain't shit but warehouses everywhere. I have tried it. That picking shit, I can't do it. If I go on lunch, I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back to this house. You give me these sheets and these scan guns and shit, think I'm finna walk around this motherfucker the size of 3-4 Sam's Club? Putting shit in the cart. Oh, on lunchtime. I'm going that way. I'm going that way, ho. Maybe my chick. I don't give a fuck. I'm not coming back. I'm not a motherfucking robot. I'm not finna do the same thing over and 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 over again in this big gray ass box, ho. It's bland in this motherfucker. Everybody fucking everybody. I don't want to be here. You got motherfucker hating on you for no reason. I don't want to be here. I am really at a point in my life where if it's not making me happy, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If it's making me sad, if it's removing my peace, if you work somewhere or if you do something, if you are ready to leave that job as soon as you arrive, that is not what you're supposed to be doing. If you're getting there late and ready to leave early, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's not your calling. Fuck this shit. Just real talk. Fuck this shit. If you saying, hey, I'm in a position right now to where I can't say fuck this shit, I gotta keep going this motherfucker because I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. It's time to go ahead and start making some sacrifices towards whatever, goddamn it, to do what it is that you want to do. You need to, and then a lot of y'all know what you want to do, but don't know what you want to do. A lot of y'all have really great, bomb ass, dope ass, amazing ass ideas, and you know that they're going to work, and you just won't do them because you just won't do them. You find a reason. You got that shit called excusitis, and that shit, you looking for the right moment and the right time. And I'm telling you right now, that shit don't exist. I ain't never did shit at the right time or the right moment. Never. Everything I've ever done, I've been terrified every time I jump my ass out there. I be scared, goddamn, but I promise. When I get in that water, I get the paddling. Before you know it, goddamn it, I be floating. Then I be deep sea diving around this hole. But I'm telling you, every time I jump, goddamn it, I be knowing I'm finna go to the bottom. But for some reason, some power up in my ass where I don't never touch it. I don't never touch it. I ain't never felt a weed or grain or sand. I ain't never made it down there. I stay at the goddamn top. I'm talking about I done built a couple boats around this motherfucker. Real talk. Some be canoes, some be ships, goddamn it. But I ain't never had to push it at the bottom. Sometimes I may have to even just get a float, goddamn it, if I can't go as hard. But I don't never drown. I promise you. If you jump your ass out there, you gonna swim, Jack. Especially if you got kids, you got shit riding on your ass, it's gonna swim. It's just too many different ways to make money. Like real talk, it's too. Y'all need to go get my ebook. Y'all really need to go get my ebook. Y'all can't get it right now because I ain't got my website up. But y'all know I wrote an ebook called 101 Ways to Hustle. And I really put some dope shit in that book. If you just go and get it and read it, I hand wrote an ebook on different ways to make money. Like I really sat back and thought about different people in different situations. And I have never been a white collar person. I'm a real blue collar person, like hands on hustle. I'm not really into like the corporate. Like I just started kind of like messing with like corporate America with the tax thing, but I'm really a heart bone in blue collar. I like hands on. I like getting out in the field, honestly. And so a lot of my hustles are like that. Like if you guys feel like, hey, I can't um do this and do that. It's a lot of hustles in my ebook that don't require money. I got some that don't require money. I got some that require less than $100. I got some that require a little money. Like it's something in there for everybody. Like real talk. Y'all really need to check out my ebook. It's called 101 Ways to Hustle. But yeah, a lot of y'all have some great ideas and you just won't do it. You still getting your ass up, going to this miserable ass job, sad as fuck, getting your paycheck, mad as hell, because that hoe gone in about 2 3 days. And now you gotta be in this bitch again for to get the next check just to pay this goddamn bill and to just keep living in this fucking circle. And then you go and get another goddamn job and you still doing the same shit. I'm telling you, and money management is very important too. Cause I done seen a motherfucker only make this amount of hour, and a motherfucker make this amount of hour, and the person that make the most still broke as hell because they measurement skills ain't as good as this person. Like a lot of things play a part in what you got going on and what you're doing. You need to sit down and come up with a plan. I'm gonna tell you, I feel like the key to success is to study the greatest. I always study the greatest in anything that I have ever done, whether it was music, whether it was on entrepreneurship, whether it was marketing, whether it was anything that I look into or I think about getting into, I want to watch the best to ever do it. I want to watch the best to ever do it, and I want to take a little bit from each person. Just like now, how I tell y'all at night, I will go and watch food truck videos. Habakkuk 2:2, write the big vision and make it plain. I will go and watch the video of all these different successful food truck owners, and I will take a little bit from each one that I feel like are the most important. What he feel like is the most important thing, what he feel like is the most important thing. Well, like one guy who he the one who said, hey, 90% is prep. Another guy said big portions and speed is really important. Another guy said marketing and being, like everybody has noticed what makes them thrive. And I want to learn about what everybody has noticed and also pay attention to what's going on my truck and then come up with the best formula possible. Because if he's already making um $500,000, then shit, that's what I want to learn from. It is something you broke. Baby, I'm broken right now. I am broken right now, Slot. You said something inside of you broke when your mama died. I just watched my mama and my daddy die 6 months apart 1 month ago. But one thing I noticed though, I noticed this when my daddy died. When my daddy died, I felt like the whole world supposed to have stopped. I felt like the whole world should have cried every day for at least 10 years. I felt like I felt like he should have been recognized and acknowledged by everyone and everything that existed. Like, this is a really big deal. Do y'all not understand? Arthur is gone. But regardless of him being gone, the light bill company don't give a fuck. Your landlord don't give a fuck. Your car ain't finna say, hey, your mama gone, your daddy gone. I'll run off water for you this week. That type of shit don't exist. You still gotta eat, sleep, piss, and shit if you want to keep breathing. And I know that's really kind of fucked up to say, but one of the key things that my daddy has taught me that sticks with me, that gets me through every single fucking day is it is what it is. And that's just that. It is what the fuck it is, man. Real talk. I have replayed my mama's moments in my head 1,000 times. And there was absolutely not shit I could have done. I don't have that type of power. I'm not God. I don't possess the power of life. I don't possess it. At the end of the day, me, you, and all 243 other motherfuckers on this live gotta see that same fate one day. No matter how healthy we eat, how much we exercise, no matter how much we don't exercise, no matter how much we pray, no matter how good we are to motherfuckers, being extra nice and helping motherfuckers and eating lettuce every day, it's not gonna make your ass immortal. You still gonna leave this hoe. So I have just accepted that it is what the fuck it is. That don't mean I'm okay, but I understand what's happening. I understand the cycle of life. And I understand what's what, even though it's hard. Like I told you, I have never done anything unafraid. Right now, I am the most terrified I have ever been in my entire fucking life. Right now, at this moment, talking to you. I have never not had a security system in place. Even though I had pride and didn't want to ask, even if I was only able to get $100, because my daddy had a gambling habit. He was a real bad gambler for a long time. He just got to the point where he started having money when he got older. But if he was available. Even if I went to my dad and said, "Hey, I really need this," if he didn't have it in his pocket, he'll go pawn his title. You know what I'm saying? Or if he got to call a motherfucker. Sometimes it's a lot of motherfuckers out here can't get $50 from nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers can't get $10 from nobody. So to even be able to say you could call anybody just to pay a light bill or give you a couple bucks for gas or to get the baby some goddamn Easter candy before tomorrow, cause they didn't tell you about the shit until today and it's fucking 9 o'clock. Now, well, it's 11 o'clock and I gotta get my ass up and try to catch a Family Dollar or some of Walmart before the goddamn school open, or I'm gonna bring it to the school and you gotta come up with this motherfucking Valentine's Day candy type shit. If you got somebody you can call for shit like that to give you some type of sense of security, I don't have them in place anymore. I don't have daddy. I don't have mama. In my marriage, I am the breadwinner. Everybody knows this. I'm not saying this to be boastful or to to lower my husband's value because my husband is very valuable. Don't get it twisted now. Mr. Wood do a lot of goddamn shit. And a lot of shit wouldn't go like it go if it weren't for Mr. Woods. But Mr. Woods is my strength. But when it come down to putting that 1+1 together, goddamn it, and making sure it equal 2, that Bling. Nah, that Bling. Goddamn it. And when having Woods on my goddamn side, I could take that 2 and multiply that motherfucker by 2,000. Okay? Not saying I can't multiply. But I multiply a little quicker with him on my side. Cause me and his ass, and then like I said, I don't believe after seeing what I just saw, I definitely don't believe in a 9 to 5. I love the fact that we work together. I love the fact that we both put on our big back shirts, goddamn, we walk up this motherfucker and we can eat whatever we want to eat. And we can go in that motherfucker, he gonna light my grills and work my grill. And all I'm gonna do is sit there in the air and sip some motherfucking Kool-Aid. And he gonna tell me everything ready to go. But that's my nigga. But at the same time, goddamn it, if something pop out, I can't make that phone call. I'm terrified. I don't know this type of world. I never lived in it before until now. Did I know this day was coming? I did. Did I think it was coming so soon? I did not. But is it here? It is. So, like I said, one thing I can't do is what? I can't let my motherfucking feet touch that sand. So now, goddamn it, I'm trying to build a motherfucking carnival cruise ship around this house. And now I'm studying these motherfuckers who saying they got $500,000 food trucks. Now I got another truck out there. Trying to see what can I do with this. And now I got two. I got a 350, a 450, a barbecue truck, a food truck, another gooseneck trailer, got the RV. I got options. I'm finna get my ass back on the social media like I was. That's another big source of income. I'm trying to make sure I'm paying attention and keeping all things available. But as I'm moving, I'm making sure I'm owning shit. That's what I'm on. I want the truck. Do I want a note? No, I want the truck. I want to give me the title, hoe. I like the house. Give me the deed. Give me the deed so now I can take a loan out against this motherfucker and go get another deed. And then and keep doing that until I got so many. So when it's my turn, because like I said, everybody got a turn. When it's my turn, I'm giving my goddamn kids some piece and bolts and some wood and some shit to build. Oh, I am. I'm working on the GG right now. I'm really working on building my business credit. I got multiple. I'm because I don't want to go too big on my finances publicly. But I'm just saying how I'm looking at things and how I'm moving versus how I was looking at things at first. I wasn't really big on owning things. See, when you not used to having a lot, you afraid to spend a lot. If that makes sense. Meaning if you got $20,000 or $50,000, you don't want to give no motherfucker 25, 30,000. I got $50,000 and you want me to spend 30,000 at one time? Then I'm finna go back being broke. That's how I used to think. I can't spend 10,000 on that. I can't spend 20,000 on that. I spend 20,000 on that. I ain't gonna have a such and such left. But I'm not looking at the assets. I'm not looking at the value. I'm not looking at what it can bring. See, right now where I'm at, I don't ever have to worry about having somewhere to live. I can forever go somewhere and lay down in multiple places. I got multiple paid off cars. No, they're not 2026s and 2025, but them hoes is mine. I got options. I can carry my ass to the grocery store. I can carry my ass to the Dollar Tree. I can move a couch or two if I need to. You see what I'm saying? I'm just making sure I'm creating stability and security all the way around. But that's another thing my daddy taught me. My daddy taught me to never do anything where you have to handicap yourself. If you have to handicap yourself, then you can't do it. Meaning, if there is something that you want to do, and for it to be successful, it makes it to where you have to heavily rely on someone for it to be able to put in motion, you can't do it. That's just like with that food truck. The last time I pulled that food truck out in Memphis, my F-350 my draft shaft started making some noise, and I had to call Photon friend to move my food truck to go to the festival. He charged me $100 there and $100 back. When I saw that I needed him or anyone to move my food truck, that means if I ever get invited to any type of event or anything, I can't move my shit. I gotta constantly call somebody to come and get my shit. My next move, I immediately knew I had to buy a reliable truck, and I needed something with some more power. I'm constantly gonna play around with 250, the 350. Fuck it, I'm finna go get a 450. I'm finna make sure when I get in this bitch, it's gonna move now. I don't want no 350 now. I wanna go. I'm going up. I was looking for a 550. For real, I didn't even want the 450. I was looking for a 5. I even was looking at some motherfucking 650s. I finna be around this motherfucker driving some shit with some air brakes. I was really I was finna be around motherfucking driving a mini 18 wheels around this bitch. Yeah, you ain't gotta pull me no more. You ain't gonna pull me no goddamn more. I'll put a lot of shit this time. I pull your ass now. Motherfucker, you want 200? Hey, I charge your ass 200 now. You break down, motherfucker. You better make sure that hoe keep pushing. Cause I'll come get your ass. Nah. But yeah, if you don't do nothing, if it's something you want to do and you say, okay, well, I can do this, but I'm gonna have to catch a ride, or I'm gonna do this, but some such gonna have to provide me with this. If it takes somebody else for you to do it, you are automatically setting yourself up for failure. Any business features, deuce and a quarter, man, what and a quarter. Any business ventures that I take, if I ever see something that causes me to rely on someone else, my focus immediately goes to that. I have to bridge that gap immediately. I do not, when I say I don't like middlemans, I don't like middlemans. I am that person that wants the middleman gone immediately. I'm going around your ass. I'm going around your ass. I know that may sound kind of fucked up. And that's for anybody. Anybody. You a company, you selling me this, and I feel like you too high. Where you get your shit from? Cause now I don't even want to talk to you no more. Like I was talking to somebody about finding me some burger containers. And this hoe wanted to charge me 30 cents per burger container. And she told me the minimum I could buy was like 5,000. And I think my total came out to be like 1,500 for just the burger containers. And see, I already had a budget. I'm looking for burger containers, cups, napkins, bags. You know, I'm trying to go all out. Lady Bling big bag. I'm trying to take Lady Bling big bag, get this bitch off the ground, go buy another truck and put it at this location and send the crew over here to train this crew. I'm on some other shit. Okay? I'm trying to be here. I already know how I'm coming. I'm there. So I'm looking 30 cents. I go and find a motherfucker selling them for 2 cents. 5 cents at the most. Well, now I got this amount. What type of package can you put if I spend this? How much can you add the carrier case and the fry box and the napkins and everything? Now, this type of shit I be on. I don't finna go around. You don't finna go who you go to now. Cause everybody know the motherfucking. Everybody know who got that shit. Everybody know you need to carry out of China. Everybody know Hong Kong and Bling way ass the motherfucker go. We know who got it. Ain't no secret. So now I'm finna carry my ass over here to Alibaba, DH Gate, just like your ass did. I ain't trying to get in your business. I ain't trying to sell that shit. I'm trying to capitalize and get off the ground with what I got. I'm still building over here. But like I said, I'm gonna slow down. I don't think I'm doing too much. Cause I'm still, like I said, building the clientele, and I feel like just like that game you play, Cooking Fever. When you first you start off cooking one hamburger, and then you add the hot dogs, and then you add the warmers, and then you add the other grill, and then you upgrade as you go. And that's what I have to understand. Everything can't happen overnight. I have to slowly build and let everything go. But I am still looking into it now until I get there. But anyway, y'all, it's late. I've been out here for over 2 hours just talking. I love you guys. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button if I said something or we talked about something that really resonated with you tonight. Hit that like button if you would like for me to do more lives and come on a little bit more often. And subscribe. Because I have a lot of you guys that watch me that have not subscribed to my channel yet. You are just watching from the bushes. It's free to subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and smash that like button. And you guys get you some rest. And hopefully I will see you guys in a couple of days. And I will have my 2 little braids in. And we will be well because I'm already starting to feel better. We will be well and back on the food truck. So I love you guys. And I will see you guys later. Thank y'all for the love. Thank you for the prayers. Good night, y'all.